And if we can turn around here, we can pick up the tiny mushroom. Oh my god, that was totally worth it. I'm now so happy that I got that tiny mushroom. It's so tiny. Well, hello everybody again, and welcome back to another part of my Pokemon Black 2 Wedlocke challenge. And yeah, if you haven't missed the previous episode, go check that out. So there are spoilers right here, but if you have, then let me just quickly go over the team again, because as you can see, something has changed here. We have Sandstone and Quartz now paired up together, because Amethyst sadly died in the previous episode. So yeah, I've given Quartz here the EXP share to hold, because she's gonna get some experience while we are just going about our things. And yeah, I'm gonna put Amber and Howlite up to the front here, because I think there's a couple of trainers here to battle. And then we're gonna get into the Lostlorn Forest, because I've actually left off where I ended in the previous episode, only healing in between. So everyone is all healed up now and ready to go. So yeah, this is Gothita, and this is also a Pokemon you can encounter on this route, and I would have liked to have very much, but sadly it wasn't meant to be, and I got a Minccino, which can also be very good if it has the Scale Link ability, but mine doesn't. So sadly we have something that's not like amazing, but something we can probably work with if we just like give it the right moves and if we give it the right care, I suppose. But yeah, here's a Watchdog. Watchdog? No, that's the game Watch Dogs. A Watchhawk. And yeah, that can be very threatening, especially to a Magby, which is not fully evolved, and yeah, is not very defensive. But it just goes for a Confuse Ray. Okay, that's weird, but that's something they get, I suppose. They get, yeah, things like Confuse Ray and Hypnosis quite early on, which can be very annoying to deal with. And yeah, also going for that Super Fang here, dealing 50% of my HP. I'm not liking that very much, so let's heal back up, because we are also confused, and we of course hit ourselves in confusion, as you do. And yeah, he goes for another Super Fang, dealing another 50% of our HP, and then he goes for another Super Fang, which deals 50% of the 50%, so 25% of our HP. And I hit myself again in confusion and almost take myself out. Wow, nice job, Howlite. You are very nice, nice work today, buddy. But yeah, let's go for that Lemonade, because now we have to heal up more HP than just the 50. And of course he goes for the Hypnosis, and now I'm asleep. Oh Jesus, it's not working out at all. And I still don't know what his fourth move is. I mean, I know he's got Super Fang, Hypnosis and Confuse Ray, but he can still have a fourth move that can take me out, because Super Fang, I think, can't take you out, because it would deal 25% or 50% of your HP every time it hits. So now it would do 1/8 of my HP, because that's 25% or 50% of 50% of 50%. So yeah, I'm gonna heal back up now, and he's gonna go for Super Fang again. This is a very annoying Watchhawk, and if I was prepared for this, it would have been easier to deal with, but he just keeps on going for Super Fang, and I'm very scared about that, because he might pull out a move that can actually kill me out of nowhere. But let's go for that return and do a lot of damage here. Not quite knocking it out, but that we'll have to do in the next turn, hopefully. If we don't get confused again, and if he doesn't go for Hypnosis again. Please don't go for Hypnosis again. And he goes for Hypnosis again. Wouldn't you know it? Okay, well, I'm gonna do something risky then, because if I don't, we're gonna be here for the next 24 hours. Let's go to Amber, and let's go for that Flame Burst, because I'm getting a little salty. You might be able to hear that in my voice. I'm getting a little salty, and I just want this thing out of here. Yeah, let's go for your Super Fang. I don't care. Go for Flame Burst and just take this thing out, because it's so annoying. I don't like Watchhawk in the slightest. It's not even good. But that's... Wow, we're like 4 minutes into the episode, and that's like the first battle. Like the first thing we've done, and that already took such a long time. But yeah, if you have cut on you right here, you can cut down this tree and grab this item behind the tree. It's a heal ball, so if you don't have cut on you, don't stress it because it's not really worth it. And then if we go through this gaping hole right here, we should end up in Lostlorn Forest. So yeah, my pairs, Howlite and Amber right here, that pair is I think, yeah, not able to fight and it's badly damaged, but I'm gonna lead with my other pair as we step into the Lostlorn Forest, yeah, with Sapphire and Melanite. I think I want to actually put do we want, yeah, I think I'm gonna put Melanite up the front here because we can fake out whatever we encounter right here. And there's quite a lot of things in this forest, if I remember correctly, so let's see what we can get. It can be male or female, it doesn't matter. Okay, we get a cottony, but that's kind of evolutionary Dupe's Claws. So I believe in the previous episode we talked about Dupe's Claws and how that works. Well, this is a good example of evolutionary Dupe's Claws, and that's I think it's kind of an addition to the Dupe's Claws rule that you can enforce once you're playing like a Nuzlocke or something, that you have evolutionary Dupe's Claws. So if you encounter something of the same evolutionary line, then what you already have, or caught, or in your box, whatever, or on your team, then you can't catch it. So this is our encounter for this area, Venipede, level 21, a female Venipede, so that's gonna be amazing. I know that Whirlipede can be very good. Yeah, let's go for that fake out here. It has Poison Point. I don't really know what other abilities it can have other than Poison Point. I do know it's got it can have Quick Feet, but that's usually as hidden ability, I want to say. So yeah, let's go for that netball here because I'm kind of scared to go for a cut, and that's not that I'm scared about taking it out without a crit, because if fake out did that much, I can go for a cut and not take it out. But I was kind of afraid of getting a crit, and I don't want that because I want this Venipede, and catching it in a netball is a great way to do that at such high HP. So we're gonna have to, of course, come up with another nickname for this Pokemon right here, for this Venipede. So I'll quickly consult my list and I'll be right back. Okay, I think I found a really awesome nickname for this guy. It's a really badass nickname, if I do say so myself. Well, I didn't come up with it, but it was in my list, and it really sounds like fearsome. So let's see if I can spell it correctly. There's the F, and then E, and if I can pronounce it correctly, because that's also a thing. I think Siphon Guide? Siphon, yeah, I think you pronounce the X as a Z in this case. So Siphon Guide, it almost sounds German actually, but it sounds really fearsome, and it is a rare metallic iron silicide mineral, and there's not a whole lot to find about it, so it's apparently really rare, and but it was found in the Great Wall of China or something. Well, I mean, that's something I've just read from this internet page, but you shouldn't believe everything you read on the internet. But we got Siphon Guide right here, and yeah, he's gonna, or she actually is gonna make a good asset to the team once we get her out of the box, once we need her to step in and take control. But for now we're just gonna battle this breeder Galen, and he's also got a Tranquil. Yeah, we first encountered Tranquil in the previous episode on Route 16, and now we're battling another one. So let's go for a fake out. Always go for a fake out on the first turn to get that free damage in. Actually doing a nice amount of damage, and then we'll go for a couple of thieves, and that will probably knock it out. Except when it goes for detect, and then it just stalls for time, and I don't like that. So go for another thief, and yeah, let's see how much that does. Oh, nice amount of damage, and that wasn't even a crit. Wow. He goes for air cutter and he doesn't get a crit. That's very nice. So now we can go for another thief and knock it out, and it's going to be the end of the Tranquil. And I believe because this is also a breeder category trainer, you can battle him over and over again when you enter this area. The same with the breeder that was on Route 4 between Castelia City and Nimbasa City, the first trainer we encountered actually. You can also battle her over and over again, so that might be useful when you're training your Pokemon up. And yeah, this Liepard is going for the same strategy I was going for. Just go for that fake out to get that free damage off. And then it goes for Torment, which is actually a great strategy here, because I was gonna go for Fury Cutter. And yeah, Fury Cutter of course gets added power when you use it in succession, but now I can't because of the Torment. So I suppose I'm just gonna go for Razor Shell here, because I think that's my most powerful move, and that should do a nice amount of damage, because it's only a Liepard, it's not really that good. It doesn't take it out, but we should be able to take it out with the next Water Pulse here, provided we don't get killed by these Fury Swipes, but we shouldn't, we should be fine. Yeah, he only gets three hits. Like if he gotten like 5 hits and 3 crits, then he might have taken us out, but we shouldn't worry about that right now because we're still alive. And Quartz getting some of that experience, getting up to level 24, and yeah, that was the end of Breeder Galen. Yeah, we're gonna explore the rest of the Lostlorn Forest, and we shouldn't ignore this item. Wow, I completely forgot about that item right there. Yeah, we also could have gotten a Roselia. Roselia is also a thing that's in this forest, and the Roselia gives out a lot of experience, so I think I'm gonna see if I can quickly kill this. It doesn't give out as much experience as for instance Audino or Chansey, but it gives out a nice amount, so I think I'm gonna quickly see. Yeah, that Mega Drain shouldn't do that much damage, and then we can kill it on the next hit with another Thief. And yeah, Melonite is kind of ahead of the rest because she's level 26, and the rest of my team is mostly level 25 now. But yeah, of course, as I said in the previous episode or a couple of episodes back, I like to train my team like per level, and like get everyone up to the next level, and then train to the next level. But yeah, everyone is kind of damaged, so I think I'm gonna head back to the Pokemon Center really quickly, and then I'll meet you guys back here when I get back from healing. Oh. So we're back in the Lostlorn Forest. I just healed everyone up, and of course we're gonna encounter this trainer again. Okay, so as I was saying, we're back in Lostlorn Forest, and we've defeated the Pokemon Breeder Guild once again. In the process of that, actually, let me just quickly show you. Sapphire got up to level 26 and Quartz got up to level 25, and Quartz also learned the move Tail Slap. That's kind of the signature move of Minccino and Cinccino. So I think I'm gonna put Amber and Howlite up to the front here, because there should be some more trainers lurking around. I think, for instance, right here. Yeah, there we go. I remembered correctly. And they might have some grass or bug type, so I think that Amber should be able to do some nice work right here. And she's got a Trubbish, so she doesn't actually have a bug or grass type. That I didn't know. So we'll switch into Howlite right here to just go for that return, or Dig even, because Dig is super effective of course on Trubbish, being a poison type. And he goes for Stockpile, raising his defense and special defense, meaning that my Dig might not take it out right here, but let's just try it. And he is faster. Wow, how is a Trubbish faster than... And wow, he flinched. Did he really just flinch me with takedown? Is this thing holding a King's Rock or something? But yeah, let's just go for that return. I think that should do a nice amount of damage. But it doesn't take it out here, so let's go for another one. As he misses the takedown, yeah, that's what you get. That's what you get for hexing me. You get hexed back, and you miss your takedown because it's not reliable at all. So that's the end of Ranger Serenity. Beautiful name actually, and she's gonna give us a Pecha Berry. So that's something is very useful against poison. Yes, to protect you against poison. And there is another Ranger up ahead, and then if you look right up here, you can see this nice camera angle. There's another guy up there, and I think there's a rare candy in that little lone patch of grass, but we can't get up there yet because we need the TM for, or the HM rather, for Waterfall to get all the way up there. So if we heal up Highlight right here, we can battle the other ranger and probably finish up the Lostlorn Forest, because I believe he's the last trainer. And then going up a little bit more, there should be, yeah, it's inside right now, we're gonna explore that later. It's a hidden grotto, and yeah, there should be a little camper van at the back with a Zoroark, and I think we're gonna get something in that camper van or from the Zoroark, or I don't remember, but this is Ranger Forest, quite a fitting nickname if you ask me, and he's got an Emolga. I think this is our first, is this our first encounter with Emolga, or isn't it? I don't remember, but Emolga can be quite annoying, as it's demonstrating right now, going for a double team. Yeah, Emolga is quite a fan of using moves like double team, Thunder Wave, and agility, and whatever, Electro Ball paired up with Thunder Wave and agility. I'm not a great fan of it. I'm really not a great fan of it. Yeah, I should actually go for Clear Smog here, because I can't seem to be hitting my moves here. And Clear Smog is, well, it never misses, and it resets all the stats from the Pokemon, or the stat changes from the other Pokemon. So if I go for this Clear Smog here, all of his double teams will be gone. Yeah, the stat changes will be removed, and then I should be able to go for Flame Burst, because his evasion is back to square one here. And yeah, that's the end of the Emolga, and we're gonna get a nice amount of experience points for that. And I think that we're gonna see Emolga again in the next gym, in Elisa's gym, because Emolga is of course an electric type, or part electric type and part flying. So yeah, we should see that in the next gym here. So yeah, this guy right here, if we talk to him, he's gonna say, "Hi trainer, I have a Pokédex I see. I'm a traveler. I enjoy trekking around the world and talking to various people. By the way, do you know a Pokemon called Zoroark?" Yeah, let's just answer yes. Great! You armed with knowledge so that it won't trick you. It's your choice to trust it or be tricked or live in doubt. I enjoy talking to you. Here's a small present. So yeah, we're actually gonna get something from this guy, TM95 Snarl, and as he walks away, they say Zoroark settled around here about 2 years ago. Changed the appearance of this grassland with the illusion ability. It tricked people and Pokemon. It's an outrageous rumor, but the rumor has some truth in it. Every rumor is a kernel of truth in it. And then he walks away, and then he transforms into a Zoroark, and then quickly scuffles off. But yeah, and he is never to be seen again. So that is, well, I think that's not even a rumor. That's just a Zoroark right there. And he gave us the TM for Snarl, which is a dark type move, I think 55 power, but I don't know if anyone can learn it. I'll quickly check it out in between episodes maybe. So this is, I think, our first encounter with a hidden grotto. So if you go in between these trees right here, you're always gonna find something like this, and there's either gonna be a Pokemon in the middle, an item in the middle, or a hidden item in the middle. And in this case it's a stable mulch, and that's used to grow berries, I believe. So not very useful at all. And another thing with these hidden grottos, if you encounter a Pokemon in them, that's going to be like in the middle right there where I found that stable mulch, and I think it has a higher chance of having its ability, or its hidden ability, I want to say. And I want to avoid this breeder again, because let's quickly make a save state here. I don't want to battle him again. He might battle us again because we went into the hidden grotto, and that means resetting the area. But right here we're gonna need strength to get to this part of Route 16, and I think we have the TM, or the HM rather, already. So let's see if someone can learn it. Yeah, this is the TM for Snarl, TM95, and I'll quickly check if someone can learn it. Maybe, yeah, Marriland and Highlight can actually learn it, so I might consider giving that to them, but it's a special move, so I don't think it's all that useful. But for now I'm gonna check out the TM for strength, or HM. Wow, why do I keep saying TM? It's HM. And I think I want to give it to Sandstone actually, because Highlight has got that really powerful return going on, that powerful stab return, and yeah, the highest power that can be is I think 102, so that's way more powerful than strength. And yeah, Sandstone here has got Crush Claw. It can be very useful, Crush Claw, but I think we're gonna replace it with Strength. Strength being like 5 power stronger, base power 80, and more accurate. So let's get rid of Crush Claw because we don't need it, and we get Strength in place for Crush Claw to move this giant boulder in front of us. And I think there should be another trainer and a couple of items to pick up for us behind this thing. So let's quickly push that around, and let's see what is going on behind here. If we go this way, there's the TM for Payback, TM66, another dark type move. And I think, well, there's the trainer. We'll battle her first, and then I think up north you'll see a little bit that's like a little bit of grass missing, and I think there's a hidden item right there, so we can pick that up as well once we're done battling this trainer. She's got a Liepard, that's her only Pokemon, so it shouldn't be that difficult here. Amber is probably able to take, well, if I was fully healed up, she would be able to take out this Liepard, but I completely forgot to heal up, so let me switch out to Howlite just to be safe here, and I'll go for Return, of course, our powerful stat move. Yeah, of course, Howlite loves us very much, and Return is gonna do a lot of damage here. So let's see if we can kill it in one hit. It's probably gonna be 2. Yeah, it is 2. It's not really powerful enough to knock out a fully evolved Pokemon of level 25, the same level of us. So yeah, 2 hits will do. And I think after we pick up the item right here and head back to Nimbasa, I think I'm gonna end off the episode right there, because I've been recording for, well, exactly 28 minutes right now, but there's of course some little bits to cut out, and I think we should have a video right here if we just quickly grab this without running into anything. Oh, and there's the Trubbish again, the little troublemaker Trubbish, of course being level 25, and my repel doesn't work because of that, but Magby is fast enough so he can run away, or she. And if we can turn around here, we can pick up the tiny mushroom. Oh my god, that was totally worth it. I'm now so happy that I got that tiny mushroom. It's so tiny. So, yeah, that's the end of Route 16 here. I think we can leave this behind us and hopefully never come back, because there haven't been like great things on that route. So back to Nimbasa City. There's also still this battle right here in the center of Nimbasa City that we have to trigger, and I think we're about ready to do that. I mean, we're about level 25, 26, but I'll see what I do about that in the next episode. And I'm also gonna have to train up with well, all of my team members. I had to hiccup right there, I'm sorry. With all of my team members, because we're gonna have to battle the gym leader in the near future, and yeah, her highest level is level 30. I've also mentioned that in the previous episode, I think, and I'm not really sure if we can take her on at this point, even though we have a ground type. But yeah, I'm quite scared of that. So we're gonna have to do some training. I think I'm gonna do a little bit of walking around in the stadiums. I mean, I can quickly show you that before I leave off, and then you'll get a general vibe of what's going on there. And the nice thing about those stadiums is that every day there will be new trainers in these places. But I think, yeah, today there's nothing going on in the big stadium. I'm sorry, you can't go in the field because there's a game. Yeah, there'll sometimes be policemen right there blocking your way to the field, because on certain days there will be games played, like quote-unquote games played, so you can't enter the fields. But as you can see right here, well, there's a shady man over here. Let's talk to him real quick. And he doesn't give you anything. So there's like a basketball player right here. So that'll indicate that the basketball practice is going on, if you will. So you can enter the field and talk to all the guys right here. But the only guy you can battle is, I think, this guy right here. And the others are just like players you can talk to, and they don't do anything. And the same is kind of for the other field, but then it'll be bigger, and there will be different sports events. different sports practices, and you can battle different trainers right there, and that resets every day. So on a different day this field will be there will be a game going on, and the other field will be open. But yeah, you can check that on the internet. That's something that I don't know by heart, but I think I'm just gonna battle like a couple of trainers in here and just train in general for the gym, because I want to take on the next gym in the previous episode, and then we can leave Nimbasa City again and head on with our adventure. Because if you go to the left right here, I don't want to go any further, because I think you battle like either Sharon or Bianca, and then you head to the next route, and then you progress further in the game. But that's gonna be all in the next couple of episodes, so stay very tuned for that. And yeah, probably in the next episode we're gonna take on the next gym leader, so I'm very excited for that. So leave a like, comment, subscribe, do all that fun stuff if you haven't already, and I'll see you guys in the next episode. Bye bye!